What's up, my friends? Brandon here. Welcome back to the channel. Tonight we're going to be taking a look at each one of these Hot Wheels character cars. These were picked by you guys, and I appreciate you guys leaving a comment down below and choosing a lot of these badass cars to send down the track. Tonight we're going to crack into each one of these, take a good look at them, weigh them in, and then off camera I'm going to go ahead and get them prepped and ready for action. Without much further ado, let's get into them. All right, the first one we're going to take a look at is the Elite Praetorian Guard. This one got a lot of picks. I have no doubt it's because this car has performed extremely well at other tracks. I'm curious to see how it does here. It's got a 2017 copyright date. Praetorian Guard weighing in at 58.3 grams. Pretty good weight for this car. Most of it is due to the large metal body. It does have PR5 wheels. Pretty cool looking front end. The only plastic on the body is this little Dumaflachi hanging off the rear end. So take a look at the rear. It does have a plastic base with 3 rivets, which is pretty interesting. And wheels aren't bad. Should take really good to dust. Next up, Han Solo and Carbonite. I'm going to bust this 2-pack and get this car out. This is probably the favorite for the race, just because we know how this guy performs. Hopefully we've got something else here that will give it a little bit of a challenge. There's a look at the back. Copyright date of 2017. $64.1 grams. No doubt that's one of the reasons why this thing does so well. It does have kind of the carbonite design on the top of it. Really low slung. Kind of a pewter silver coloration. It's got some orange grill markings on it. And that's about it for this one. It does have some copper colored 10-spoke wheels, metal body, metal base. Check the wheel spin. Nothing to write home about. Next up, Baze Malibus. Big honkin' truck. This car has a 2014 copyright date. $74.8 grams. Does fit on the Hot Wheels orange track just fine, and don't let these off-road wheels fool you. I had these on Thanos, and Thanos is a pretty fast truck. But body and this back section right here is made out of metal. Of course, the chrome is going to be some kind of plastic, and let's see, plastic base on this guy. Pretty cool looking truck. Must say, there's a look at the front and the back. We'll see. Next up is Roadrunner. This one with a 2016 copyright date on it. $43.9 grams. All metal body. I believe maybe these back fenders right here are probably plastic. I thought it had a metal base, but it is a plastic base, but it does have 3 rivets on it. Of course, you've got beep beep wrote on the side. Take a look at the front. The back. Does have OH5 wheels in orange. Front wheels are rolling pretty good. Next up, Creeper from Minecraft. This car with a 2019 copyright date. $48.2 grams, not too bad on the weight. This one did especially well at Red Pill, and I think your Nightmare had some pretty good luck with this particular car. Metal body, plastic base. Does have the DD8 wheels. Front. And the back. Rears roll really good. Good deal. Next up, we're getting Snoke out of this 2-pack. 2017 copyright date. $62.9 grams. This one in a metallic gold coloration. Does have OH5 wheels. Chrome interior. Pretty interesting car. Long wheelbase. Fully expect this car to do well. This one, nice long taillights on the back. Very cool. Chrome plastic base. Dust will enjoy that very much. Next up, Han Solo. 2014 copyright date. I had 2 Han Solos here. This one is actually the heavier of the 2. It has a slightly longer wheelbase than the other one from the Solo movie. So this is the one I went ahead and threw in the mix. $42.2 grams. This one coming in a kind of a charcoal color. Of course, you've got the big blaster sticking out of the hood, reminiscent of Han Solo's pistol. Looks like you got a white plastic top right here. The engine detailing is also plastic. It does have a chrome plastic base. This one also with OH5 wheels. Meh, not too bad. Let's take a look at the front and the rear. Nice blue detail in that rear tail light panel. Pretty cool looking car. Next up, Bugs Bunny from the Looney Tunes series. 2016 copyright date. I believe Bobby D ran one of these and it did pretty good for him. So I'm hoping this one performs equally as well. 37.8 grams. And I think Bobby mentioned before, it does have kind of a Corvette stance to it, which I'll have to agree with that. You got the pink nose and teeth on the front grille. You got the little carrots down here on the side. The ears pinned back on the roof. And you got some taillights in the back too. Metal body, plastic base with the 5-spoke wheels. Next up, Wheelin' Woody from Toy Story 3. This one with a 2009 copyright date. $36.6 grams. Of course, you've got Woody's cowboy hat on top. This guy made out of plastic. I believe the fenders, the chrome fenders, are also going to be plastic on this. So this center section right here is going to be your metal. The front, got a cool looking hood scoop. I guess the ropes on the side are going to be your exhaust pipes, and you got some pretty wicked spurs on the back. Overall, pretty cool looking car. Oh, this one does have a metal base. Okay. 5-spoke wheels front and rear. Next up, Little Green Speedster from Toy Story 3. Same card as Wheelin' Woody, also with a 2009 copyright date. $36.1 grams, ultra short wheelbase. Body is made out of metal. That rear engine is also made out of metal. And the bottom is made out of metal too. Pretty cool looking little car. 3 headlights in the front. Plus you've got the Pizza Planet's logo on the side. And and nothing but engine in the rear. Okay. Next up we have Darth Vader. This one with a 2019 copyright date. $34.6 grams. Does have the lightsaber sticking out on the side. And I guess this little lever right here is going to control what it does. Yep. Pop that in place. Plastic base. PR5 wheels. Of course in black. What other color would it be in? And it looks just like the Darth Vader mask. Pretty cool looking car. Next up we have BB-8. Also with a 2019 copyright date. $27.4 grams, lightest car we've had so far tonight. Does have the round BB-8 style canopy on the top. It's a metal body. It's got the OH5 wheels with the plastic base. Next up is Shredder from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. 2019 copyright date. $36.4 grams. All metal body, does have red plastic glass. Not a whole lot going on in the front. Look at the back. Does have PR5 wheels, metal body, chrome plastic base. Next up is TwoFace, another crowd favorite, and you'll see why here in just a minute. 2015 copyright date. $48.4 grams. And I think this is the only car that really gave the Solo Carbonite any kind of a fight when Red Pill was racing his. But of course, being TwoFace, you've got a pretty nice looking car on one side and a not too nice looking car on the other. Body is made out of metal. This red in here is plastic. It does have a metal base. Front, back. Yeah, those back wheels are pretty nice. Next up is Poe's XWing Fighter. This is our first car ship, I believe. 2016 copyright date. $35.1 grams. This one's got a lot of detail on it. Kind of a Formula One style look to it. Does have a metal body and a metal base. And all of these little details on the back, these are all plastic. Pretty cool looking color combination. Look at the back. Front. OH5 wheels. Next up, Lando Calrissian. 2019 copyright date. $47 grams. This in a light blue coloration. This top right here is made out of plastic. Yellow window glass. Pretty cool looking grill on the front of that. A lot of weight hanging out the back with this little cape looking thing they got going on. There's a look at your taillights. Overall, pretty nice looking car. It does have a plastic base. 10-spoke wheels. Rolling pretty nice. Next up, Justice League Batman. Copyright date of 2016. $41.9 grams. This one does have a all-metal body. The front grille is made out of plastic, it seems. 10-spoke wheels. Rear end kind of resembles the new Batman that they just released. It does have a chrome plastic base. Next up is Pixar's Bruce. The 2020 copyright date. $54.4 grams. Light blue metal body. Looks like he's got a surfboard and a landmine and a life preserver in the back. Kind of a cool touch there. And my favorite part is that beautiful grin. Pretty slick. Fits on the Hot Wheels track just fine. At the back. And the body's all metal. The base is plastic. And of course the back here is plastic. So it's got a pretty big body. Next up is the TIE Advanced X1 prototype. Another car ship. 2016 copyright date. I'd like to get my hands on that one right there. If you've got a car ship, make sure you be careful taking this guy out of the package. They've got these things sucked right down into it. I'll cut it in the back and usually just rip plastic off of it. 36.4 grams. This one in a light metallic blue. Of course, it looks like your spaceship, since this is a car ship. Pretty nice detailing. It's got PR5 wheels. Metal body, plastic base, 3 rivet holes. Next up, Younggru from the Minions. 2018 copyright date. $39.3 grams for this little guy. Pretty short wheelbase. It's got OH5 wheels. Metal body. I believe this top part right here is going to be plastic. It looks like it's plastic. Look at the front. Side looks just like the other. In the back. Metal body. Metal base. OH5 wheels. Roll pretty good. Next up is Wylie Coyote from the Looney Tunes. 2016 copyright date. $37.6 grams out of the package. You got metal upper body. Of course, you've got your Acme rocket in the back. This constructed out of plastic. Take a look at the front. These are falling down around me. And it says help back there. Pretty cool touch. With a chrome metal base, 3 rivets, and 5-spoke wheels. Next up is Superman from the Sketched series in DC. 2017 copyright date. 31.2 grams, pretty lightweight car, but it does have the skinny wheels, nice long wheelbase. Sketch series being all black and white, which is kind of cool. Pretty much the same car and shape as the other Superman, just a different paint job. And you do have a plastic base, another 3-rivet car. Those roll pretty good. Next up, Hulkbuster 2.0 from Avengers Affinity War.
The Beast.
And I do have an affinity for these large gangly trucks. 2017 copyright date. $62.9 grams. A lot of plastic on this guy. The front portion of this body is metal. Of course, everything gold on here is going to be plastic. Everything going down the side in red and the back is plastic. This is designed to hold the Iron Man car in the back. That's why it's hollowed out pretty good. Look at the rear. It's got the off-road wheels, plastic base. And it does fit down the orange track. Here we have Kylo Ren's TIE silencer. Now the car ship, 2016 copyright date. $34.8 grams. Does have a very wedged shaped look to it. Dark gray. Of course, you've got your typical detailing on the side. 10-spoke wheel. And it is a metal body, plastic base. We'll see. Next up is Luigi from Super Mario Brothers. 2019 copyright date. $35.9 grams. Got metallic green on top. I think the cap is going to be plastic. The rest of the body going around the sides and the front is metal. Of course, you've got this engine in the back bed of this pickup truck. 5-spoke wheels, plastic base. Next up is Captain Hook from Disney. 2018 copyright date. $30.5 grams. This car's pretty lightweight. The only metal on this one is going to be this center section of the body right here. Of course, the top and the glass is plastic. Front fenders are plastic. Everything, with the exception of the red body, is plastic, including the base. 10-spoke wheels. Here we have Lando Calrissian from Solo. 2017 copyright date. $48.6 grams. You've got kind of a similar configuration from Solo number 1. There are a few differences on this one. This top right here is also plastic. All the rest of the body is going to be metal. It does have a metallic black cape on the back with a flat yellow in the front. Details on the side. Looks like the grill's a little bit different than the last car. With blue taillights. 10-spoke wheels, plastic base. And it will need some help. Next up, we've got the Naboo N1 Starfighter from Star Wars. This is another car ship. 2016 copyright date. 35.8 grams. This top part of the body made out of metal. This little tail piece right here is plastic. I think that front section right there is also plastic. And it does have Wi-Fi wheels, and this is a plastic base. I thought this was metal, but it is not. It is plastic. Those should do well on dust. Next up, we have Deadshot from DC. 2016 copyright date. $47.1 grams, not a bad weight for this car. This top section right here is made out of plastic. The body and the gun made out of metal. Take a look at the front. Ginormous gun hanging off the side. God bless America. Pretty cool looking model. Does have the OH5 wheels with a plastic base. Next up we have Cable. 2017 copyright date. Weight on this one, 59.7 grams. Pretty heavy casting. Does have the pivoting cab. Shows you all the business underneath. This right here is all metal. The cab itself is metal. The front. The other side. Does have the large DD8 wheels with a plastic base. Next up is Boba Fett Slave 1. This one with a 2016 copyright date. 32.8 grams. Of course, it's got all your Mandalorian insignia on the car. Kind of a brownish red base. Of course, this top part is made out of metal. Look at the back. Plastic base, OH5 wheels. This car did really well over Extreme Diecast Racing's channel. Curious to see how it does on this one. And the last car that we're going to be racing tonight is going to be Star-Lord from Guardians of the Galaxy. 2014 copyright date. $43.4 grams. Looks like the body on this one right here is metal. I think this center section right here is plastic. Of course, everything chrome on here is going to be plastic. Pretty nice detailing. Interesting front grille. It's got PR5 wheels with a gray plastic base. And the last car we're going to be opening up tonight is the Star Wars Rogue One K2SO. 2014 copyright date. 97.4 grams. Unfortunately, the car is just a little bit too wide to run on the orange track, and straddling it, it's going to end up rubbing, so we'll have to save him for an ulterior duty in the video. All the top section of this body is made out of metal. Of course, you've got the off-road wheels. Pretty cool looking die cast. Not much going in the rear. Also designed to carry another car. It does have a black plastic base. All right, guys, that's all of them. Again, thank you very much for helping me out and picking these cars to run. And if you didn't see that last video, but you're watching this one, Feel free to leave a comment down below on which one you think is going to take the overall victory. Next time you see these cars, we'll be running down the track fully prepped. I'll be cleaning up my mess and working some wheels. Till next time, y'all stay healthy. Have fun racing.